Have you ever puzzled over why fire ants are called as such? Well, the story is as intriguing as it is fiery. Fire ants, despite their diminutive size, are known for their fierce nature. This story starts in the humid rainforests of South America, where these ants first emerged. Not their size, but their fierce defense mechanism and rapid reproduction made them conquer the insect kingdom, earning them the name fire ants. Let's delve deeper into their life. A worker fire ant's lifespan ranges from 30 to 180 days, while a queen can live up to 7 years, laying up to 1,500 eggs daily. Their survival isn't mere existence, it's working in unison. They construct intricate nests that reach several feet into the ground. Every ant plays a crucial role in maintaining and safeguarding these nests. When threatened, they unite to defend their territory aggressively, stinging and biting until the danger is nullified. Their sting, akin to a burn, inspired their name, fire ant. This is how, over thousands of years, the fire ants have maintained their impressive reign and fiery reputation. By the 18th century, fire ants began to make their way beyond their native South American home. Initially confined to their homeland, the ants began to venture beyond it, expanding their territories and increasing their numbers. The primary reason for this migration was human activities. As people began to explore and colonize new lands, trade routes were established. These trade routes connected different parts of the world, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, cultures, and inevitably species. The fire ants, unknowingly to the humans, found their way onto these trade vessels. They nestled into the cargo holds, in the midst of goods being traded, and hitched a ride to new territories. Even the simplest human activities like travel played a significant role in the ants' migration. These tiny invaders traveled in the luggage and possessions of unsuspecting travelers, setting up residence in their new homes. In the early 19th century, the fire ants arrived in the United States, marking the beginning of their invasion. Their arrival was witnessed first in Alabama, with the first reports being documented around the 1930s. It is believed that these ants, originating from South America, were brought to the United States on cargo ships. Quick to adapt and multiply, the fire ants spread throughout the southern states with alarming speed. Their aggressive nature, coupled with a lack of natural predators in these new territories, allowed them to quickly take over and establish colonies. They proved to be a formidable opponent for the native species, outcompeting them for resources and quickly overrun native species. The mid-20th century saw a surge in the fire ant population in the United States. This surge was not a sudden occurrence, but rather the result of a gradual yet significant increase in fire ant numbers over a span of years. As the decades progressed, their population numbers began to grow exponentially, signaling the start of a potentially destructive ecological shift. Despite numerous efforts by government bodies and independent organizations alike to curb the rapid increase, their efforts proved to be largely inadequate. A variety of methods were employed to try and control the surge, ranging from the use of specific pesticides to introducing natural predators into the fire ants' habitats. Yet each attempt seemed to yield little fruit, with the resilient ants continuing to prosper and expand their colonies despite these countermeasures. This expansion was not simply a mere spread. It was an infestation of mammoth proportions, with the ants colonizing new territories at a rapid pace. Over a span of the ants had successfully managed to infiltrate almost every nook and cranny of southern United States, leaving few areas untouched by their unwelcome presence. As the 1960s dawned upon the United States, it became startlingly clear that the fire ant issue had escalated beyond a simple pest problem. They had spread to almost every southern state, not only causing significant ecological damage but also wreaking havoc on the economic front. Farmers suffered massive losses due to the destruction of crops, while homeowners were forced to spend large sums on pest control measures. The fire ant invasion was more than just an annoyance. It was an ecological disaster that caused significant economic damage. In the latter part of the 20th century, fire ants began to spread globally. This invasive species, known for their fiery sting and aggressive nature, started to make their presence felt far beyond their native South American habitats. Among the first to notice and document this global migration were the countries of Australia, New Zealand, and China. These nations reported increasing encounters with these tiny yet formidable creatures, raising alarms about potential threats to their respective local ecosystems. In Australia, the fire ants quickly adapted to the warm and dry climate conditions. They established large colonies, often in suburban regions, and started to disrupt the local insect populations, triggering an imbalance in the ecosystem. New Zealand, with its cooler climate, wasn't spared either. The fire ants proved their resilience by thriving even in low-temperature conditions, showcasing their wide adaptability range. China, a vast country with diverse landscapes, from snowy mountains to tropical rainforests, began encountering fire ants in various regions. Whether in the humid waterfronts of the south or the arid deserts of the northwest, the fire ants showcased their ability to conquer and thrive, becoming a major concern for Chinese ecologists. In the United States too, fire ants rapidly spread numerous states. Their ability to quickly establish colonies and start breeding cycles made them a formidable ecological adversary. Today, their presence is nearly ubiquitous in many parts of the country. As we stand today, fire ants are considered one of the most invasive species in the world. Their ability to adapt to new environments, combined with their aggressive nature, has allowed them to thrive in a variety of climates and conditions. Their global spread and the ecological impacts they bring are reminders of their invasive potential and the threats they pose to biodiversity worldwide. To summarize, fire ants originated in South America and spread globally due to human activities. Their aggressive behavior and adaptability have allowed them to establish colonies in a variety of environments, often at the expense of native species. The impact of fire ants is significant, affecting not just ecosystems, but economies as well. They serve as a potent reminder of the unintended consequences of human activity and the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. So, the next time you spot a fire ant, remember it's not just an insect. It's a tiny testament to the power of survival, adaptability, and the surprising ways in which the world is connected. Ever wondered how a new fire ant colony is started? It's a fascinating process that showcases the remarkable social structure and division of labor within these tiny societies. The queen, the only ant capable of laying eggs, is the driving force behind the establishment of a new colony. Once mated, she embarks on a solo journey to find a suitable location to start her empire. Here, she lays her first batch of eggs, which will become the first generation of worker ants. Worker ants, the majority of the colony, are the unsung heroes of the ant world. They are responsible for gathering food, caring for the young, and maintaining the colony. They tirelessly work round the clock with a singular focus to ensure the survival and growth of their colony. And then we have the soldier ants. They are larger and more aggressive than their worker counterparts. Their sole purpose is to defend the colony from potential threats. Equipped with powerful jaws and a venomous sting, they are the colony's primary defense system. So the success of a new colony depends on the queen and the relentless hard work of thousands of worker and soldier ants. Each ant, though small in size, plays a vital role in the survival and prosperity of their colony. It's a testament to the power of teamwork, adaptability, and the natural instinct to survive against all odds. Voiceover. We hope you enjoyed learning about the fiery history of fire ants, their fascinating journey from the rainforest to your backyard, their explosive population growth, and the intricate workings of a new colony. If you found this informative, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And to continue exploring the wonders of the natural world with us, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Every like, every subscription helps us bring more fascinating stories from the natural world to you. So, join us as we delve deeper into the mysteries of the planet we call home. Remember, knowledge is power, and every bit of information helps us live in harmony with nature. Stay curious, stay informed, and as always, thanks for watching.